Howdy everyone, this is your buddy BP, and I'm here today to show you some more Crucible gameplay. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing these videos on a more daily basis. I'm trying to get into the groove of it. I have a full-time job, so it's kind of hard to find the time to make really well-produced videos. So, until the meantime, I'm trying to do some Crucible stuff. It's a pretty fun way to make videos. I enjoy making these kind of videos, and they're not too difficult to make, kind of like those review videos, which normally take a few days of work. But yeah, this time I'm using the Pocket Infinity. For any of you Year 2 scrubs out there, check this out. Yeah, let me see any of your fancy new Year 2 fusion rifles do something like that. Of course, not like anyone really uses fusion rifles anymore, except of course, you know, for the really fancy ones like Sleeper Simulant. But yeah, this is an Year 1 exotic. Its special ability allows it to be fired in full auto. Normally with these fusion rifles, you hold the trigger, it charges, and it fires one shot. Not this one. You hold down the trigger and it keeps firing until you use up all the shots in the mag, or you just let go of the trigger. Pretty sweet. It's really low on stability though. There are perks to increase the stability though. I'm using the one that increases the magazine size. The funny thing is that it only increases it by one shot. Its base mag is 3, and this time it only boosts it by 4. It used to boost it by 5 back before the Year 2 patch, but I guess they ninja nerfed it because I don't remember seeing it in the official notes or anything. But way back in early Year 1, like before the first DLC came out, this thing was like arguably the most broke exotic for PvP in the game. It was absolutely ridiculous. The extended mag actually gave you 8 shots. 8 shots for this thing. You could just charge it and walk into a room and just spray in all directions, and you were like guaranteed to kill something. It was pretty crazy. Goes through ammo pretty quick. It's kind of like a Fourth Horseman. It does have an ability that returns shots to the mag. You may notice that when I'm firing. Does it maybe about 1/3, maybe 1/4 of the time. It just returns a shot automatically, regardless of whether or not I hit. I think if I miss, there's a greater odds for it to return to the magazine. But yeah, I am so unfair with this sword. By the way, I'm sorry for all the stick moves, like me just blink jumping and going invisible, but I needed those sword kills really bad. I got like 5 of them in this fight. But yeah, look at that, like a ninja. Sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. No apologies. I need to complete that bounty for the exotic sword. I've been kind of dragging my feet on it. But yeah, Pocket Infinity, it's still kind of broke even though it's in Year 1. There used to be a glitch associated with it. It didn't happen anytime during this fight. So maybe I'm just lucky, or maybe they fixed it and I didn't see it in patch notes. But there used to be a bug associated where the auto-fire mode didn't work. You would pull the trigger and it's supposed to fire in a rapid fire auto-fire mode, but instead there's like a second and a half of delay between shots, and it fires really, really slow. And if you switch the weapons out, it'll fix it, but that's a huge pain in the butt to do in PvP, and doing that will cause you to lose a lot of ammo, which is something you can't really afford to be doing with this weapon. Like I said, it goes through ammo pretty quick. Still, if you can control the recoil, and you're pretty good at keeping your ammo stocked, you should definitely use this in the Crucible. Of course, it's a Year 1 exclusive, so you can't really use it in like Trials or Iron Banner. But for anything Crucible related, it just absolutely melts Guardians at medium to close ranges. I'm surprised I don't see more people using it in the Crucible. I guess everyone's more stoked about using the new Year 2 stuff. And there is some good stuff in Year 2, but this is easily one of the best PvP weapons in the game. It is so broke. It is just a delight to use. The only way to get it at the moment is through a Legacy engram. So I would recommend you buying those Legacy engrams if you really want a weapon like this for PvP. Right now it's only good for PvP, and those engrams are really expensive. But if you do like PvP, you have to have this. There is just no other weapon in the game like it. It's just so fun to use. I understand that Bungie plans on bringing back a lot of Year 1 exotics next month in the upcoming patch, but Pocket Infinity will not be among them. I'm guessing they're looking at it the same way they're looking at like Yowlerhorn and Icebreaker as one of those weapons that turned out to be way more powerful. than it should have been. Oh, I totally denied that heavy ammo. What a horrible thing to do. I had to wave. Show them no hard feelings. But yeah, this will not be among them. So if you're really looking for an extremely fun and incredibly effective weapon to use for general Crucible stuff, then the Pocket Infinity is great. If you don't have one yet, you may want to consider saving up for those Legacy Engrams just to see if you can get one. It really is that great to use because it's not coming out. It's not being re-released next month. So it could be many more months before we see this thing come back. And if it does, then there's no telling if Bungie's going to go and change it around like they've done it with other exotics. They might make it better, or it might not be quite as good as this. Who knows? But until then, if you enjoyed the video, then spank that like button. Also, leave a comment in the comment section if you have any feedback for me or suggestions on videos you want to see in the future. I love hearing back from you. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.